animal spotting guides. Those are to help you identify the animals we might see out there. We're not going to see them all, but we usually have pretty good luck. Two things to remember. Number one, always remain seated, and this does include children, although they can sit on your laps for a better view, but everyone does need to remain seated. Also, always have your cameras out and ready to go at all times. Second, so for all the animals we're going to see out there, when I do stop, it's only for a few short seconds, so always be ready. On that note, you might want to switch your digital camera to a sports or an action setting in case you want to take a picture while we're moving or while the animal's moving. The Harambe Wildlife Reserve was established in 1971 to help protect local wildlife. Since then, many of the animals have become much less afraid of humans, which is great for us and means that they might get real close, so be prepared for that. All right, here we go. We're entering the reserve through the Little Aturi Forest. Forest-dwelling animals can be pretty hard to find. It's one of their main defenses against predators. So look behind trees and bushes. See an animal already on the right. There's an okapi back there. Okapis have stripes on their legs. Makes them look like zebras. They're actually the only known relative of the giraffe. It looks like a mom and a baby okapi. So shy, they weren't discovered by Westerners until 1901, the okapi. There's a watering hole up here, usually a good chance to see black rhinos in the forest. There are less than 5,000 black rhinos left in all of Africa. Even in reserves like these, they are not completely safe from poachers. Poachers are illegal hunters, very bad. So we'll be lucky if we see any. There's a black rhino on the left. Also on the right, you'll see some yellow-billed storks. They prey on fish, snakes, frogs, and other small birds. They're carnivores. Coming up on the left side, pretty close to the road. There's another rhino walking around. Alright, this rust-colored animal that's almost in the road, this is called a bongo. Bongos have horns that lean back so they can easily maneuver through the trees. They're often called the ghost of the forest, rarely seen. Also on the left are some light brown antelope, like this one right here. These are called the greater kudu. They're the second tallest antelope. These are females because males have horns. Greater kudu and the bongo. Alright, keep your eyes peeled. We're going into the Sabi River area. This is where we can find my favorite, the Nile hippopotamus. One of the largest mammals in all of Africa. An adult male tips the scale at 5,000 pounds. They sleep underwater throughout the day to keep from overheating, so that's where we want to look, is under the water. You might see some on the right. Oh, there's one out of the water on the right. Sunbathing. There'll be more up ahead. Quite rare to see this time of day. And we're looking on the left side for more hippos, probably going to be in the water. We'll see. They look like round rocks in the water. See a couple over there. They can stay underwater for up to 8 minutes. When they come out of the water at night, they can eat up to 150 pounds of grass. Big white birds on the island, these are pink-back pelicans. They get that name for their pink coloration they get on their back during mating season. Looks like some of them are nesting. Their eggs will incubate for about 30 days. Alright, let's keep looking on the left. I see some more up here, it looks like. See one walking away with the way back. Walking towards us. Alright guys, this is very important. We're about to cross an old wooden bridge over dangerous animals on the left, so everyone remain seated, especially now, so we can all be safe. These are the Nile crocodile. Crocodiles can overtake prey much larger than themselves, like zebra and wildebeest. They'll crush them at 2,000 pounds per square inch. Sometimes they keep their mouths open to relieve excess heat. They're cold-blooded. When they're inactive, they can stay underwater for up to 2 hours. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't like bridges. Let's get out of here. Picturesque landscapes in Africa, the savannah. In the savannah, we'll see a completely different ecosystem and with different animals. Speaking of different, this upside-down looking tree on our right is the baobab tree. It can survive long periods of drought by storing water in its trunk and by going leafless for up to 9 months out of the year. This is my favorite view. Let's see if we can spot some animals from up top. Stretch for miles across East Africa. This is the migrating superhighway and home to some of our most famous animals like elephants and lions. This is all part of the wild Africa we're working to save. The look at the savannah landscape is actually created by the animals that live here. Elephants are bulldozers pushing down trees. Giraffes are pruners, eating the underside of the trees. Antelopes are mowers, eating grass and making way for new shoots to grow. And the tiny nibbler, like the gazelle and the warthog, they trim the edges. In a balanced natural environment, there's enough food for everyone. Speaking of antelopes, I think we found some antelopes coming up on the left side up here. This is very exciting. The antelopes coming up on the left are the sable antelope. They're the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. What's cool is you can see some adults have long, narrow horns, dark coat. And then you can see a couple of babies back there too sitting down on the grass. So as they get older, their coat will darken. The more dark of the coat, the more dominant in the group. Probably a teenager eating that grass too in between. Also over here on the left, more antelope. These big tan ones are called Patterson's eland. The eland are the largest of the antelope. An adult male can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. These are probably females. Both have the spiral horns. They can actually jump 6 to 8 feet in the air from a standing position. Tall cones of earth are termite mounds. They're as hard as concrete. Elephants use them as scratching posts. Ooh, see some giraffes coming up on the left. Giraffes are the tallest mammals. They can be 18 to 20 feet tall, and they only sleep for about 30 minutes a day. That's all the giraffe needs. animals up here. Lots of giraffes. Also on the right, you'll see some gray antelope. Those are the white-bearded wildebeest. Wildebeest are one of the largest migrating herds in Africa. All right, let's check out this giraffe on the right. Then we'll look at the ones on the left up there as well. So this giraffe on the right has a small, dark, irregular pattern. That's a Maasai giraffe. I'm pointing that out because oh my goodness, there's one sitting down on the right too. Giraffe means graceful walker, but also sits down gracefully. They only do that when they feel comfortable. Because when they know their predators are around, they wouldn't sit down because it takes a little bit to get up. Alright, so you see the giraffe on the left that's eating those palm trees? See, that one has a different kind of coat. This one has a big net-like pattern. That's a reticulated giraffe. So there's a Maasai and a reticulated right there on the left. Alright, well, let's hope our luck keeps up as we go into elephant country. As we drive through here, if you're looking on the right, you're looking for elephants. If you're looking on the left, you'll be looking out for mandrills. Mandrills are the most colorful monkey, also the largest, but they can be shy. Well, looks like we found an elephant already. It's a big one over here by the watering hole. As soon as we take a nice close view for everyone else, he's on the left. I'm going to turn on the radio, get some music going.
Moja kwa moja kutoka kwetu mpaka kwenu.
According to my map, it says if we follow down this road, it's going to take us to a bridge. After we cross the bridge, we're sure to find more elephants. Hopefully a big herd. That one looks like there's on myself. Now this one's closed. I think it's this road. And here's the bridge. We're on the right road. Elephants have ivory tusks, and the biggest threat to elephants are humans. Poachers and illegal hunters target elephants for their ivory tusks. They also face habitat loss, which makes them have to share more land with humans, which can lead to some dangerous interactions. Now, to help those elephants out, you can support conservation efforts, also educate yourself and others about these animals. The more you know about them, the better we're able to protect them. In fact, we have research scientists studying elephant vocal communication, learning how they interact so we can know what they need to survive. Elephant herds are a matriarchal society. That means it's the mothers that are in charge. Adult males are off by themselves like the one we saw back there. So over here, these are all mamas and babies. But the mother elephants don't have it all good. They have the longest gestation period. They're pregnant for 22 months. Babies are born at about 300 pounds. The babies will stay with their mothers for up to 15 years.
How long do they live?
Females live a little bit longer than males, and they definitely live longer in captivity. 60 to 70 years for a female. Oh, here's a flock of flamingos. These are the greater flamingo. They're the lightest shade pink of all of them. They get their color from their diet, which consists of shrimp and other water creatures that are high in keratin. Flamingos are born gray. It takes them about a year to get their pink color. Now check it out over here on the right side. These are Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi cattle. Their horns can be 5 to 6 feet in length. They're the African longhorn. Their horns are filled with blood vessels that help regulate their body temperature. Oh, there's a little elephant over there on the left. Gotta see it back there. Alright, now we're going into white rhino territory. White rhinos are also hunted for their horns, which are highly valued in the black market. It's a constant battle with ruthless poachers who are well-financed and use ever more sophisticated means to hunt these beautiful creatures. Okay, these are white rhinos, but these are white antelope. Over here on the left, these are called addax. A-D-D-A-X. Addax can go almost indefinitely without drinking water. All the water they need, they get from the food they eat. Their horns can be 3 feet long. Oh, look over on the right. That's actually a baby white rhino way back there. So mama's probably around. That's definitely a little one. Maybe we'll see him over here. We might see them again, hopefully. If I remember correctly, up here is where we can find the fastest animals on land. Yeah, the cheetah. They're also the hardest animals to find, but we're in luck. They're pretty visible right now. If you look over on the left, hard to miss that one in the grass. Now, if you look above that one in the grass, there are more up there. That one, they're a lot harder to see. One of the trees, little forest area. These are eyesight for hunting, not their sense of smell, which is unique for a cat. Makes them predominantly daytime hunters. And speaking of cats, the rocks coming up ahead are called kopis. They're islands of stone that jut out across the savannah, often where big cats lay on the sun. They also use them as a vantage point for their prey. Simba is the Swahili word for lion. Yeah, Simba means lion. Looking for a Simba. Lions rest for 18 to 20 hours a day. So chances are, I'm gonna be laying down somewhere. But you never know. At night, it's a female lion that does the majority of the hunting, while the male stays at home and guards the den. Ostrich on the right. Oh, there's a Simba. Oh, female and male Simbas. Look how majestic he looks. Let's go check him out. Gorgeous. We got really lucky here. Oh, perfect. Right next to each other. Oh, he's looking at us. Okay. Make me a little nervous here. Okay, the holes in the earth you're left over here, these are warthog homes. Look, it's a mama warthog, the warthog piglets. Look at the rhinos over here. So many animals. Okay, look at the little warthogs on the left. It's a mama and baby piglets. They dig those holes, their tough snouts and feet. They can even reuse burrows by other animals like aardvarks. Oh, I think they're hiding from these rhinos. They can charge at 35 miles an hour. They're not against charging at us if they feel like we're a threat. So we gotta be careful. They drive pole, which means very slowly. Yes, it has happened before. Okay, ostrich on the right, ostrich eggs on the left. Also on the right, the bontebok. Okay, now I can see baby rhino again, and mama back there. They're on the left. Baby mama rhino on the right. Sit down. It's the one we saw before. Animals love cooler weather. It's really nice. Okay. Dubbed Zebra Glen because sometimes you see zebras roaming around here. I don't know if we see any today though. They're a migrating animal. Alright, this road should lead us towards the Harambe village. If you want to see more African animals, I would highly recommend the Pangani Forest Trail. That's a walking trail right next to Safari. Over there you can see gorillas, meerkats, naked mole rats, countless monkeys. They even have an underwater hippo viewing pool. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to walk through. You can take strollers along with you. It's all right next door in the Pangani Forest Trail. Also here in the Harambe village is Rafiki's Planet Watch. Hear the train whistle right now. That one you hop in the Wildlife Express train. Train takes you to the conservation station. It's an indoor area. There you can see the inside of a veterinarian's clinic and see how we take care of animals. Rafiki's out there signing autographs. There are lots of interactive activities to do, including an affection section where you can pet some animals. But Rafiki's Planet Watch does close a little bit earlier than everything else. I believe it closes at 4:50. So if you want to do that one, I would suggest doing it next. That's right in the Harambe village. If you want to see tigers, Komodo dragons, or bats, those are in the Maharaja Jungle Trek. So they're walking trail over in Asia. Alright, looks like this is our stop. Now look around and make sure you don't leave anything behind in those net bags. Here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye to our friends. So instead, we say Kwaherini, and that means go well. So Kwaherini, everyone. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you got some good pictures. Jumbo Nick.
Jumbo. Everybody watch the right hand side of the door. Yeah, now.
Kwaherini, everyone.
Gone.